Well, in the middle of all of this, we just finished talking about the legality or otherwise of money. Now, let's talk about getting the money to where it ought to be. Of course, there have been talks in the past couple of days about Nigeria's GDP and all of that, how it's going to affect things going forward. We have the reports from the first quarter. What's going to happen, from now until the end of the year? We have the chief economist of NECA, Olushola Ayodele, joining us this morning. Thank you so much for your time. Well, NECA has already alluded to the fact that the reality, the truth or veracity of the figures released by the NBS for the first quarter will be verified in the second quarter and going forward. How did you arrive at that, and how do we mitigate whatever hits we may get?
Okay, for us in NECA, we believe that, yes, the lockdown started in Lagos by 25th March, thereabouts, before the federal government also imposed the 6 weeks, the two weeks, thereabouts. So for the first 3 months of the year, that the first quarter, we believe that, yes, nevertheless, that the economy is still in full blast, and we had this 1.87 growth. Based on what the reality on ground with the lockdown, shutdown of the economy, looking forward, if that could be the trend in the first 3 months, going forward, we believe that in this next 3 months, closing by June, that definitely there could be, if the economy is not revived, a downward or a contraction in the economy.
What do you mean revived?
Okay, we are currently in Lagos, Ogun, and Federal Capital, a partial or is on a lockdown, which means that the sectors are doing virtually like a 20 to 25 of their capacity due to the heat. We believe that if a stimulus package with, opening of the economy is not done, full opening of the whole economy, and also try to stimulate the economy, by giving some kind of stimulus packages to the sectors that are worst hit.
So which sectors, if you were to prioritize, what would that be?
From our study, we believe that, yes, the aviation sector have been worst hit, the tourism sector have been worst hit, even the manufacturing sector that in most cases have been...
So should we choose aviation over and above manufacturing?
I won't prioritize in that way, but we believe, from our study, we believe that it came out that the tourism sector, the aviation sector, in some cases even the retail, because yes, people are not coming out to buy unless the little ones that do online shopping thereabout. So, and even the manufacturing sector, because virtually the whole sector has been closed down.
So if they argue and say, well, if we focus on the manufacturing far and above maybe those other two sectors you mentioned, because we think that if we do that, it will go a long way in reflecting the economy. Would they be wrong with that?
The whole economy, the GDP composed of various sectors of the economy. Mm-hmm. So I won't prioritize one sector of the economy over the other. I believe that if we can reflect this economy, if we can take up the whole sector as a whole, and try to revive it, we still have a chance in the second quarter to revive this economy and going forward in the end of the year.
Maybe I rephrase this question, probably a little more difficult to answer now. Mm-hmm. So on the one hand, we have a public health crisis, which has dovetailed into an economic crisis. Which one should we prioritize?
I think it's a two. We can't leave the health, because if people are not alive, who will do who will revive the economy?
Okay,
so
good.
The two needs to. We need to.
Is there any such thing as balance in this case?
Balance.
Striking a balance.
I think yes. I think we need to do that. We can't do. We can't leave one. We can't salvage one because of the other.
Okay.
The two we need to go pari passu in balancing both the health and the economy.
Very good. Now, if we are to reflate the economy now, essentially, given the peculiarity of the health crisis, we can't just go all out and replay the economy 100% at the time.
Agreed.
So the question my colleague is asking is, if we are to prioritize reopening the economy, how should we go about it?
Great. According to the World Health Organization, says this coronavirus will live with us for a very long time. So no matter how long we prolong opening the economy, I mean, full opening of the economy, whether we like it or not, we need to open. Because this virus will stay with us. So for us, from the employer's perspective, we believe that the best way is, yes, let's open the economy. We have the precautionary measures that we have put in place, both for sectors like being done in Lagos State, I mean, sector-wide.
Do you think they're working?
In a real sense, I would say yes. But nevertheless, I think the police, the security agents need to also do more better in keeping the people to their toes. Nevertheless, the people also, we too, we have, parts of us also have that.
Let me bring this in. I don't know if your report also captured this and to what extent, because this has been out there for a while. When the state says, look, for public transportation, rather than assuming you normally take 40 people, you have to make it 20 for social distancing so you can comply with that. And then they try to operationalize it. Then the transporters just think, oh, wait a minute, we're running at a loss. We can't do this. Because if you're not going to give us any package to sustain us, we might as well go ahead and carry as normal so that we can, our creditors will be off our net. How do you strike a balance in that?
So that's one of the things that we, from NECA, we are proposing that, yes, that's the way that we say we need to also put on more stimulus packages. Yes, we identify the transportation sector, because that's the demand side of it. We also need to look at, yes, we need to also reflate, we need to also add more money. We have the sectors, yes, these are their, shortcomings. We need to also aggregate them together and try to provide some kind of stimulus packages to them. As we are doing to the individuals, to businesses, likewise to the businesses as well.
Individuals? I'm not sure I...
Got your own.
Okay,
No.
sorry.
I said we need to do that as well to the individuals, the employees as well. Yes, there is a bill that talks about the economic stimulus.
The emergency stimulus package?
Yeah.
Yes. For National Assembly?
National
It hasn't
Assembly.
gone through yet. It's just the House of Reps. Even the Senate hasn't concurred to it.
Yeah, that's one part, to the employee, because one way or the other, even if the businesses are being stimulated, we also need the demand side of it as well. That me and you also need to have more money to also purchase.
Now you're talking.
One of the things that a number of people will say when you say giving stimulus package to businesses is the question then would be, even the ones that are unregistered, how do we go about it? Well, that's a talk for another day. Well, thank you very much. Olushola Ayodele is Chief Economist at NECA. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having me.